What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Age of Brand Studios Battle Report for Marvel Crisis Protocol. As usual, I am joined by Troop, my partner in crime, who is bringing the Baron Club out to play today. They've disbanded their book club, and now they're going into health awareness from what it sounds like.
The Hydra OSHA meetings, you know how it works.
Exactly, and they are going into the inner city and just going to help the people they view as underprivileged. And my people have something to say about that, it seems. So we got Wakanda on the other side of the board here. So that is the matchup we have kicking around. It's going to be Alien Ship and what's the other one we got going on there? Research Station.
Oh, yes,
Alien
right.
Ship and Research Station. Playing at 15 threat. I chose low. You won priority, and I chose 15.
I like it.
Went really low on this one. So that's what we got going on today. And of course, if you guys want to support the channel, hit up patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. For $1 a month, it helps all this happen. It helps all the magic happen, and it allows me to feed Troop from time to time, and that's very important. He likes the food. So anyway, let's get rolling. All right, Troop, we have your Baron Club. What is the story here?
Well, this is the Council of Barons, thank you. They have gotten together to obviously work on OSHA safety violations. We have, of course, our chief reporting officer, Arnim Zola. He is here to give a report about how everything has gone. We've got Pyro. He's in charge of making sure the fire systems work. He does a great job at his thing. We have Baron Mordo. He wants to make sure that there's no arcane or otherwise otherworldly problems in the area. And Baron Zemo's here to make sure no poor people get in. Anyway, so, and then, of course, Strucker is leading the meeting. So, yeah.
Sure. Jeff Bezos is leading the meeting. That's going to go over great. Hand out the pea jars.
Oof. Yeah, and we're here to make sure that we take care of this alien ship safety hazard because we're showing what great things we learned at the previous retreat.
All right, beautiful. It looks like we got inevitable betrayal, scientific method, I am a Baron after all, pyrotechnics, and brace for impact. We have Wakanda across the table. Basically, they see this council of barons, the Baron Club, coming in and into their neighborhood, and they're having none of it. This is gentrification, man. They don't want none of this. So we got M'Baku leading the charge. I have pretty much chosen him to be my leader, even though I technically don't have to choose until everything's deployed. We have the Black Panther, Killmonger, and we are bringing in Storm because I want to see what she's like with M'Baku's leadership, more or less, with her new fancy card. And then, of course, we got Jabari Chieftain, Spirit of Wakanda, Wakanda Forever, Usurp the Throne, and Sacrifice, which I just noticed has a very fancy Black Panther on it. So that is my my team for the day. We're all set up, ready to go. Did misspeak in the intro. It is actually sword base, not research station.
That's how we got to 15.
That's how we got to 15, exactly. Although I think researcher is also 15 now, but I don't remember.
I think you're right.
But we have our Hydra line set up right over here. Zemo, Strucker, Mordo, Zola, and Pyro. And then Wakanda, we have Killmonger and Storm on one side, and M'Baku and Black Panther on the other side. And this is going to be an interesting one. I think I bring a lot of raw aggression, but I think you bring a lot of status conditions that can really slow me down here.
Yeah.
So if you can get the conditions off, I think you can really kind of temper my advance a little bit. So
yeah,
looking forward to seeing how this one goes down, especially if you can control the research station consoles, right?
Yep.
The sword-based consoles and push me away. So, and it's going to be first turn for the Hydra. All right, who are we going to start off with, Troop?
Well, starting with the Baron. I know, surprising.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
All right, I'm just going to move Zemo up here and put him on full risk by putting him there and
going to get that
picking up that power core.
All right, so as long as you don't generate a whole bunch of power here, he'll be fine because it explodes if you have more than 3 power.
Yeah.
And that is going to be Zemo well done, it looks like. We're going to move Storm up for my activation. We're going to get her up to there. And I think that puts me within 4 of Zemo. It does. So I'm going to throw a lightning bolt at you.
Okay.
This is just 4 dice. You definitely have cover from all this. Right.
3, 2.
2. And no wild, so not transforming anything. You're blocking 1,
crit.
and you got it. Your cover's going to give you the other one right there.
Right.
And I'm going to spend 1 power to try and take control of the alien the ship here. So we're just going to interact. Or this is sword based.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, this is sword based. So I just take it. That's right. I don't have to interact with it. Wait, no, I still have to interact with it.
Yeah, you do have to interact, but you don't have to roll.
Oh, I don't have to roll? Okay.
Yeah, if you're doing it, you just gain it. But if anyone else is there, you have to roll.
Very cool. Okay, so it's mine. All right, who's up next, troop?
We got Baron Strucker. Another Baron's going. Who knew?
So many Barons.
I think I'm actually.
They're just going to win by trickle down economics.
Yeah. It works. It has to work, right?
Exactly.
And then I'm going to
take the point.
Take the point.
And do you want to keep moving them at all, or?
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
I can't get to him in round 1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as simple as that. But I mean, he doesn't have the power to interact with anything else.
I think though I'm going to hop up on the truck because round 2 could be exciting.
Okay. You sure you don't want to stay behind the truck? That way I can't see you.
I'm not worried about your weakling powers.
All right. Very cool. We're going to go with Black Panther, and he's just going to do a move to get over to here. Actually, you know what? We're going to do a move. And get over to here and hide behind this size 3 truck. And he's going to pick up an alien core there and call it a day. Looks like we got Zola up next.
Arnhem Zola. He is going to use a prototype weapon on Black Panther, and he's going to make it energy.
Sure. I will still get to count blanks on this because of vibranium armor.
All right.
But I'm rolling 1 less die.
Okay, here's 4 dice. There's 8 crits.
Not a bad start so far. So 3. You got a crit in there. I'll block 1. Cover will give me 1 more, so I'll take. Oh wait, I'm counting blanks.
Yeah, you're counting blanks.
Yeah, I'm counting blanks. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So no damage goes to me.
But I am going to get a power.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 2 power for scientific method, and I'm going to give pyro.
For the record, did Hydra ingenuity do anything?
Oh yeah, I guess it did.
Because you got a wild in there.
I think you're going to take a shock.
I think that's a perfectly cromulent status condition to put onto me there.
But yeah, I'm going to spend 2 power off of Arnhem.
Yep.
And I'm going to give Pyro Scientific Method. So you have to pay 2 or else I get 2 extra defense die. But he takes 2 damage right now.
Okay, I like it. He's already close to death. That makes me very happy. Okay, cool. We got M'Baku, and I think we're just going to do a move to get him up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And we are just going to interact and take this point right there.
All right.
And call it a day for Mr. M'Baku. We have the non-Baron that is Pyro.
Yeah, he's trying. Okay, he's a Baron in training.
There we go. Baron in waiting.
Yeah. All right, and I think with Pyro, I'm going to use.
I guess you got a range 4 attack as well.
I do.
And both do incinerate, don't they?
They sure do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a fire blast into.
Yep. So 5 dice energy with a wild incinerate.
Yeah.
Bring it on. There's the incinerate. I will block 2, and then cover will give me 1 more. So okay. I won't take any damage.
But you will take an incinerate.
But I am going to be incinerated.
And that's going to heal Pyro 1. Because I gave you a condition. And yeah, I think I'll spend 1 off of Pyro that I just got to take this point.
Yes, sir. Okay, awesome. Killmonger is all I have left, and his first move is going to get him to there. And we're going to see if another move will get him to the center. I don't think it will, to be completely honest.
Oh, looks like it.
Awesome. Okay. Yep. We're gonna steal that point from you. And that's all my activations. I got nothing else. The last Baron to go, we have Mordo.
I'm going to move myself down to, so I'm just within range 4 of Killmonger.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to hit him with a Bolts of Vishru.
All right, is this Mystic?
Mystic attack.
Okay, I got 3.
Wild Hex on this one.
There's the Hex. Block 1. I'll block 1 and take 1.
All right.
Doing some damage on the Killmonger.
And gain that Hex.
Yeah, that's actually not fun, because Killmonger really likes exploding his crits.
Right?
And that's going to bring us to the end of the round, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
Finishing up the round, I definitely have a bit of a point lead. I got 2 of the alien ship Kree cores.
Yep.
Or the power cores, I guess is what they're called. And I am holding on to 2 of the sword base consoles, so I will score 4 points.
Pretty good.
And you have 2 of the consoles and one of the power cores. So you're going to score 3.
Perfect.
And we're going to go into round 2 with Wakanda gaining priority. We're going to lead off with Killmonger. We are going to spend 2 power to do a charge.
Sweet.
And Killmonger is going to charge all the way on up over here, get within range 2 of a whole bunch of people here.
Yep.
And let's see, Pyro only has 4 health remaining, eh?
That's correct.
Yeah, you know what? I can't spend the 2 to do this, but I'm going to punch Pyro with vibranium weapons.
Okay.
The other sad thing is that this is an energy attack.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so 5 dice with a wild pierce, though.
All right.
And M'Baku's thing is going to kick off as well for that.
All right.
So I'll modify in a second.
There's crits.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely going to use M'Baku's leadership to turn this into another success here. I'm going to pierce your 1 defense.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to take Pyro down.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, that was not the defense roll you wanted to see there. That's for sure. And I'm going to gain 4 power for all that as well. And I might as well go into Mr. Zola at this point. So this is going to be 5 dice.
Into my 2.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the power on a Black Ops strike.
Actually, are you energy?
This is energy, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is energy.
All right.
So 5 dice energy into Zola for 3 with a pierce.
Yep.
And
crits.
Blocking 2 so far. Blocking 3. The pierce is going to get through 1.
So I'll do 1 damage?
So you're going to take 1 damage, yeah.
So 6 dice, very bad. 3 dice, just okay.
Apparently that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that is just the sweet spot right there. And that's going to be Killmonger all done for the round.
Fuck.
We are going to attempt to take that point, and we will.
Yep.
Yeah. I almost made a mistake and rolled my energy defense instead of properly just rolling 1 die there.
Different mission.
But yeah, you definitely have plenty of opportunity to take it back from me though. Looks like we got Strucker.
He's gonna wander down here for no apparent reason.
He's getting close to M'Baku.
Yeah. He thought M'Baku looked lonely, and that's why he's going to shoot Killmonger in the back.
Oh, is this energy?
Energy, plasma blast.
All right, bring it on.
Wild incinerate. Crits.
There's the wild. And I'm blocking 2.
I mean, I'm a genius, though.
You are a genius. So I'm going to be taking 2 points and an incinerate.
That's right.
Which I don't actually like on Killmonger. That's no bueno for me.
And I absolutely love delicious power that I gained there. So I'm going to use that 2 power.
Are you about to just poison everything?
I think so. It's going to be a death spore virus for everybody. Except my guys.
Well, that's going to be frustrating. Poison is one of those conditions that you never think about it, and then once it hits, it's like, oh, right, that's what happens with it.
Yeah, it always is innocuously good. So,
is that Strucker all done?
I think Strucker's good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go with Storm before bad things happen here, and we are going to throw a lightning bolt into Mr. Zemo here.
Oh no.
For cocked or not?
That's fine.
Are you sure?
There's no way it would have been something else.
So Storm just lying down the hurt here. Getting 4 through, but you have strategic
I am a genius.
I'm a genius, yeah. So you're going to block 2 of it.
Take 3?
You take 3, apparently.
And a shock?
Yeah, you're going to take 3 and a shock. And Storm has somehow gained 3 power from this. Which is very bizarre. So I think what we're gonna do. You have how much health remaining? 2?
Yeah, just 2.
2 health remaining, eh? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna spend 2 for an Eye of the Storm, and we're gonna add 2 dice, and we're gonna do another lightning bolt.
And you're rolling too many dice. You're not gonna get any damage this time.
Well, we'll see what happens here. I think I got 1 too many dice in here. There's 6. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Storm is showing up to play. And I still have M'Baku's leadership on this roll as well.
Yep.
So I'll modify.
I'm gonna Yep. You modify.
One second. Take one less damage. You would cover.
I can't. It was a skull. I saw it too.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll use M'Baku's to get one more success in there.
I'm a genius.
Or you can just use cover.
Fine.
That way you don't roll into a skull, right?
Yeah, you got me.
So I'm only going to deal 1 point of damage to you.
And I get shocked again?
And you get shocked again. This is Shatterpoint rules. You take an extra point of damage.
No!
And I think that is everything for Miss Storm. Because I don't think... Yeah, I don't have any throws that can be within range here. Wait, hold on.
You have 1 power left from that?
No, because I spent 2. I had 4 power, so I would have gone down to 2, and I just gained 1 more.
Yep.
So I do have 3 power. Hello, Mr. Strucker.
Uh-oh.
How you doing?
Oh, no.
So we're going to pick Strucker up, and we're gonna throw Strucker short. Hey.
Eat car?
What's up?
Ouch.
Strucker's going to take 1 point of damage as he gets thrown into a car right next to M'Baku. Who's up next?
We got Zola. Zola's going to be firing a prototype weapon, an energy prototype weapon, into M'Baku.
Okay, I'm going to cheat and give myself 4 dice.
Wow, that's mean.
Yeah. Not a bad start. You got 3 so far. Okay. I'm blocking 1. Block 1. Cover's going to give me 1 more.
That guy's a genius, though.
That's what he thinks. It's just Bezos, man. So I'm going to take 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to toss a shock on you as well.
I don't like all these shocks.
What? You love shock. Why you were shocked just the other day.
And don't forget to heal Zola for that as well.
He'll heal 1.
Yep.
And I'm also going to gain a power for that. And now I think I'm going to...
you have your spender online now as well.
I do. It's
range 3 though.
It's range 3, so I can't hit M'Baku with it.
You can hit Killmonger.
You know what? I think I'm going to hit Killmonger. No, I think I'm going to upgrade my experiment. I'm going to use experimental enhancements. Spend 3. I'm going to add 2 dice to my next attack.
Okay.
Rolling skulls. I'm going to take a damage, but I'm going to target M'Baku with it because it's going to be a prototype weapon energy again. So I'm going to get 6 dice for this one.
Looking to take down M'Baku fast, eh?
My boss gets angry when he gets hit, so I don't want to get hit from my boss. So you got to stop the hits where they start.
I guess the upside is that I keep priority. If
right.
What is that? That's a blink around there. Yeah. So 4 successes. You got a reroll kicking around. I'll block him 2, and then cover will give me 3.
And I rolled a skull on that reroll, so you're going to take a damage.
So I'm going to take a damage for you rolling a skull?
No, you're going to take a damage for the normal thing. I'm going to take a damage for rolling the skull, but you're also going to take a stun.
I'm immune to stun.
Well, what if you took a bleed instead?
Yeah, that unfortunately I'm not immune to.
Okay.
And you're going to heal that damage back.
Unfortunately, it's once per turn.
Yes! Little victories.
But 1 day, sir. One day.
And don't forget to give yourself a power for that as well.
Oh, yes. That is how it works.
Yep. Do you want to try and take the point back?
I do. Actually, that was part of my dream all along. So here's my dice.
Hit crit or wild.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, we both got one. Okay, and that is it for Zola. We're going to go with Black Panther.
All right.
And we're just going to get Panther all the way over to here.
All right.
And we're just going to throw a 5-dice strike into Mr. Zola.
And that is
or I guess it's going to be 4-dice strike into Mr. Zola.
Okay.
For 2 damage. And apparently, no damage.
Impenetrable wall of genius.
How is Zola the one who's holding up against all this? This makes no sense to me. Okay, that's Panther all done. We got Mordo up next, and I realized the error of my ways here. In my effort to try and get to a sacrifice position, I am in a soul bar position.
Which
is awful. And yeah, definitely within range of that soul barb.
But I'm going to be silly first because I'm greedy. And the greed is what I really love in my heart. So I'm going to attack you first with the Staff of the Living Tribunal.
Okay, I got 2 dice against this because someone incinerated me.
Yeah.
Funny how that happened. Oh! Great!
Okay, this might not have worked as well as I wanted.
I will block 1 of that, and it looks like I'm taking 3.
Yeah, you're taking 3. And I'm going to push you back into the car.
Okay, so I am going to use the other part of M'Baku's leadership. Yep. So hit crit or wild crit or shield, and I don't get pushed. No, I'm getting pushed.
All right, so I'll push you back to this car.
Oh, you were attacking Killmonger?
Yes, I was. I'm sorry.
Oh, Killmonger's down.
Ah, darn it! We're supposed to roll a wild.
Sorry, yeah, Killmonger's down. So the core draw, or the...
Core drops, yep. I guess I'll just... I'm coming to it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were going after Black Panther there.
Nope, I was not prepared for any of this stuff to happen, so...
I would have sacrificed, so...
Did you want to sacrifice?
No, it's okay. We've already seen the rolls and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, for some reason I thought you were attacking Panther.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so... I'm surprised you didn't Soul Barb first.
The idea was I wanted to push you back into the car and Soul Barb to get both of these guys with Hex.
That's fair. But that's fair.
I should have thought about the fact that I could have dropped Killmonger and gone from there. All right. I am going to... pick up the core.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to try to flip the points.
Yep. No point flipping for you, but you do get the core.
I do.
So you are, if you can't spend any more power, you're gonna explode.
I think I'm just gonna use Soul Barb so I don't explode. So I'm gonna choose him and give all enemy characters a incinerate.
Okay, so yeah, just a way to burn some power, just so he doesn't take some unneeded damage, and that's Baron Mordo all done. We're gonna go with M'Baku, and I'm just gonna use a Knob Carry attack into Strucker.
All right.
For 2 points of damage. And so over you're blocking one of it. All right, that's nothing for me. And I didn't even get any of my my stuff off here, so I'm just gonna attempt it again.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it again. Oh, just one. So you're blocking one. I'm gonna use my leadership on this one, which is going to. Do I get change it into a success, or do I get to make it? No, it's just a roll into a hit. So, so I get one more success, which gives me my pursuit.
I'm gonna do my genius.
Yep. You're gonna block it. I do get to pursue though.
Yep.
So I'm going to pursue over to here.
All right.
Everyone having a party over here, it looks like. And then M'Baku will take 1 point of damage for that bleed.
Woohoo!
We got Zemo to finish off the round.
I'm going to pay 2 for a charge, and I'm going to be doing a Steel Rush when I get to the end of this charge.
Okay. Which is going to be more than enough to get you within range of both the objective and Storm.
Yeah.
How you doing?
All right. And this is going to be it was a 6 dice attack, but now it's just a 5 dice attack into Storm.
That's right. And oof. Is that a...
There's no hits yet.
No hits yet? Oh, okay. I won't.
Oh, no, I can.
Oh, you got to reroll. Yeah. That's right. Oh, nuts. I didn't get any successes either.
Okay, genius. Let's do this.
No! The Battle of Fools.
All right. After this attack is resolved, I could advance. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to do a...
I honestly thought you were going to punk Storm in this.
I was hoping I could, but here's a Sword Strike into Storm. There's a crit.
Okay, 4 damage, and you got a reroll in there.
Yep.
Oh, no.
All right, so I need a wild...
Not even a wild. Anything is going to
wild would heal me. So
fair. Oh, that's right, because it applies a bleed.
Yeah, all right.
Storm is down. You're going to gain 5 power, so joke's on you. You're exploding at the end of this round.
That might be a much worse situation than I had hoped.
But spend a power to take the console.
Yeah, spend a points for diets, and...
yeah, because now you're also not getting somebody pushed, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually very important here. Man, I went from me like, oh, I thought you were going to punk Storm to, oh, yeah, there you go, you punk Storm. So, okay. And I think that is round, unless you got anything else to do on here.
No, I think that's round.
Okay. So at the end of round 2, this has been a bit of a cluster. Killmonger's been dazed. Pyro's been dazed. Strangely enough, Zola is kicking around, like just taking everything.
Healthy. He's healthy.
Storm's been punked. M'Baku is not feeling too good about things either. Like your team's hitting actually kind of well, which is kind of cool.
Little above belts for its normal moves.
Just a little bit. But in the cleanup phase, we do have some explosions to do here.
Yeah. You have priorities, so I think
I have nobody that's exploding.
Well, then I just I'll take the first explosion then.
So Zemo,
1.
The Zemo, yep, Zemo takes it, and he
take a
pops
nap.
it. Yep, he takes a dirt nap. He's going to get rid of that shock, though.
Oh, well, that's lucky.
Which is good for him.
And you get to put that somewhere?
So at the very least, you're still going to score this, the core.
Yeah.
We're just going to put it right back there. And that's everything.
All right.
Nothing else going on. So, basically the scoring as goes, you have 2 of the sword-based consoles.
Yep.
And you have 2 of the alien cores
So
for a total of 4, putting you up to 7. And I had 1 core and 2 things,
yep,
putting me up to 7 as we went to round 3. Yeah, tie game. Cool. All right, start of the round. We're going with Killmonger, which I think is going to surprise no one here.
What?
What? So we're going to spend 4, and we're going to Jabari Chieftain first off. So M'Baku gets to advance medium towards things, which, meh.
Yeah.
And Killmonger's going to add 2 dice to all his attacks this activation.
Okay.
So that's Jabari Chieftain done. And then what's going to happen is Black Panther is going to spend 2 power, and we're going to do Spirit of Wakanda.
All right.
And we're going to opt to get rid of some conditions.
Okay.
Ooh, M'Baku should have 1 less power because he's poisoned.
Yes, sir.
So is it 2 conditions that I get rid of? Let me remove all special conditions.
Whew.
Oh, take that.
He metagamed against me. This isn't fair.
No conditions for me. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spend 3 power on Killmonger.
Ooh.
We're going to usurp the throne.
What? This doesn't seem like a good term for that.
And I mean, let's see. I got to choose. Your highest threat character, eh?
Well, which character would you prefer it to be? Is it any of my characters?
You know what? I want Pyro to go. So we're gonna declare Pyro as, even though I got to spend 2 extra dice to do that though.
Yeah, 2 power.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of that particular aspect of it. But I also forgot that Killmonger has some kill count tokens on him.
Oh yeah.
No, you know we're gonna choose. We're going to choose Pyro. Let's just try and get rid of him. He has a kill count token on him, so he'll get some rerolls in here. So that is Usurp the Throne as well. So that's 3 of my cards. All done. just gone. So yeah, we're going to just go into Pyro here. So he's got a 5. So we're going to do Vibranium weapons, which is an energy.
Yep.
So he's got 5 base, 2 for Spirit of Wakanda, and 2 for Jabari Chieftain. And do I have anything else here? No, that's everything I got.
Are you paying 2 to...
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Why not? Since you reminded me. So I'll be throwing 9 dice at Pyro here.
My mere 4.
And I get, I'm going to have a reroll from kill count.
Okay.
As well.
Pair of crits. Not bad.
No wild. Oh, there's a wild. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think Pyro's about to go down. Yes.
Why do you think Pyro's going down? I have a reroll.
And there's okie dokie. There goes Pyro. That's how we roll apparently.
I gotta warn you, the seat's still hot, so while your throne might be yours, it's very warm.
So that's going to give me 2 victory points, putting me up to 9. And I guess we're going to continue on with my reign of terror here. We're going to do a 7 dice energy attack into. I don't know. Let's go into Zola.
Okay.
So 7 dice into Zola. I got 2 rerolls now because I got 2 kill count tokens.
Yep.
And that's going to give me
4.
4 at the moment, and I got M'Baku's leadership.
I got 1 so far.
And I'm Pearson.
Okay.
So I think that's actually enough to. Oh, you got a strategic reroll, don't you?
I got that, and I also have his own.
Okay, we will. We'll turn 1 into another success to do 5 with a Pierce.
All right. So strategic genius.
Into a shield.
Okay. And I'll spend 1 off of Zola to reroll this one.
Okay.
All right. So
you're still going to take 4.
Take 4, but you have a Pierce, right? Yeah,
that's why you're taking 4.
Okay. Yeah, he's still up.
You are still up, yes, sir. And I have no power left on that one. So we are going to Wakanda for. Oh, I don't have power on M'Baku. Do I want to Wakanda forever? Oh, wait, hold on a second. I got rerolls on this. I got 2 kill count tokens.
Oh, yep.
There we go. That's the power attack number 5.
Sure.
So yeah. So Zola's going to go down.
Yeah.
And I think that is going to be I think that's. I mean, if I do a Wakanda Forever right now, I just. Yeah. We're gonna do a Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
So we're gonna do why waste the extra dice that I'm getting from Jabari Chieftain, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this into Baron Mordo.
Okay.
Okay. For 3 at the moment, I've already used M'Baku's leadership.
And this was his vibranium weapons again?
This is the vibranium weapons again, so it's still. I probably should be doing the Black Ops strike, but
Yeah.
I've just been doing this, and I get to give Days another one, so I got 3 rerolls.
Yeah. And I've got 2 so far.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So a total of 5 with a pierce.
All right. I will reroll for strategic genius.
Into a skull.
Okay. So I'll stop 1. You're hitting me for 4 then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mordo is still standing though.
Yes.
And then because of Wakanda Forever, Black Panther's going to go.
Yep.
And he's just going to throw 5 dice into Baron Mordo as well.
All right.
For 2.
And this was physical, right?
This is physical, yes, sir.
All right. Crits.
Rocking 1. And you got Strategic Genius. Still taking 1, it looks like.
Okay.
Do you have any other rerolls?
Nope.
Okay, and I get to push you short. Is that before damage? Yeah, it's before damage is dealt.
Just so you know, after the effective result, I can advance short.
Are you just going to advance back to where I put you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother then. And Panther will gain 1 power from that. And that is the turn. Who's up next, troop?
We got Baron Mordo.
All right.
So I'm going to be spending 4 power for Reigns of Ragador.
Sure thing.
I'm doing a 7 dice Mystic into M'Baku.
Can I do this? Oh, you know what? M'Baku doesn't have power, so yeah, M'Baku's going to take it.
Woohoo!
Yep. I forgot that M'Baku needed a power to use sacrifice.
All right, so here we go.
5?
Just 5 straight up right now.
And you got him, even without the reroll.
Okay.
When does the conditions get applied, though?
This one is
it's
after.
It's just auto incinerate as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, M'Baku is down.
All right.
Yep. Mordo just came in and punked him hard.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not often I say those words.
Yeah, I guess I have 7 dice into Black Panther.
I want to take a quick look at Soul Barb for a second.
Sure.
I just wanted to check something to see if maybe you could still Soul Barb off of M'Baku, but it does not appear so.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yep. So instead, we got a Reigns of Ragador coming down on Panther's head.
Oh, actually, I think I'm going to throw it at Killmonger.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So
I just thought you might want to try and take out an activation, but
you already got 10 power on Killmonger, and while taking out an activation is going to be fine, it doesn't matter because I think I'm going to have priority next turn, or you're going to have priority next turn, so you're going to get me anyways. So
will I have priority next turn? No, you should have priority next turn.
Well, I have him, and him to activate, and you have Panther and Storm.
That's right. You put me down to 2 activations because you took out M'Baku.
That's right. So here's Reigns of Ragador into
Panther.
Into
Killmonger. Yeah, that's right, Killmonger. This one I probably should have sacrificed, but only
fine.
1. Yeah, I won't take anything, and
I do have my reroll.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and do your reroll.
Okay.
All right.
It's also poison.
Oh, it's poison as well.
Yes.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else he can do?
No, he's fine with just that.
Okay. Storm is going to spend 2 for Eye of the Storm, and we're going to do a lightning bolt into Mr. Zemo.
Yep.
Oh, Storm's waking up for 4 points of damage with M'Baku's leadership going off. Oh, that's a nice defense roll. Well, you're just blocking everything. I want to force 1 point of damage through.
All right.
So I'll force 1 point through.
Yep.
And you're going to be shocked.
I will. Yep.
So I'll gain 1 power for that, and we are just going to we're just going to do it again.
Okay.
Man, I felt so confident that was a great roll. I thought it was.
It was.
I thought I was just going to punk Zemo there, and okay. All right, that's another really good roll for 4 damage.
I'm gonna need to use my
Yo.
genius.
Oh, do I get Zemo? I got Zemo.
Yep, he's gone.
Boom! Away with you, Zemo. And I'll spend 1 power to just flip this point back. So it'll be mine again.
Killmonger.
We got Strucker finishing off the Hydra round here after a very devastating attack by Storm. Oh, do you mind if I just quickly spend 1 power and pick up the core?
Yeah, please.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to do a plasma blast into the back of Killmonger.
Sure.
And I'm going to spend 1, and we're going to be using skulls as successes.
All right, I got 2 because I'm incinerated here.
Yep. And here's some dice.
Okay.
I got 5.
Good talk. I'll block 1 and take 4.
Block 2.
Like.
Block 2. Those are successes.
Oh, I get to count skulls as well.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then. So I will do that. And do you put any conditions on me?
I would incinerate you.
I'm already incinerated, so I don't think you can get power back or health back on that case.
No.
So.
But I think.
Can you do 2 more points of damage to me and take out Killmonger?
That's definitely my dream. So, but I just did 2 to you, right?
You did 3.
3?
You did 3.
All right. I'm going to spend 4 then for The World Is Mine, and we're going to be. You know what? I'll just do another plasma blast. It's fine.
Sure.
But I'm going to do arrogance again. So we are going to count skulls.
All right. I love it. That's not going to be useful.
That's fair. That's
so
fair.
4 damage, eh? That's Killmonger.
Yes. No.
Yep, that's Killmonger.
Right.
Away he goes. So you punked him, and I really should have
sacrificed.
I really should have sacrificed. I don't know.
Healing factor at the end of the turn.
Oh, that's right. He has that, doesn't he?
And yeah, that's me.
All right, good Strucker turn. I only got Panther left, and I think we're just going to try and take out Mordo here.
All right.
So 5 dice. All right, that's pretty good. 4 with M'Baku's leadership.
I block 1.
I am going to. You got how much health left?
I have 2, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, so it does not really matter at all. I do have to push you.
All right.
It's not a may. It is.
Okay.
It is just I have to push you.
I'm gonna move back.
You're gonna be dazed.
After this character is pushed, it may use the superpower.
But you're gonna be. Oh yeah, it's before damage is dealt. Okay. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fair. And Panther is then just going to take a walk over to here.
Yep.
And we're going to flip this point.
All right.
With some of that power we just gained.
Yeah, man.
And I think that is that it for Panther? I think that might be it for Panther. How much damage did I do to you? 2?
2, yeah.
So I'll only have 2 power after all that is said and done. And I think that's the round.
Oh, I do have a cord. Do you want to pick that up?
I already have a core, so I don't think I can pick up 2 cores.
No, I think you're restricted to 1.
So we're going to drop the other core just over here, I think.
All right.
Like so. And that's going to be the end of round. Going into round 4, these rounds have been very snappy, but it feels like a lot's actually happening.
Yeah, definitely.
I am scoring a good chunk of points here. I got all 4 of the sword-based consoles and 2 things here for 6 points.
Yep.
Putting me up to 15. You got, and I think you're not scoring anything. So you're going hard with attrition on this one. We'll see how you can pull things off, but it might be a foregone conclusion as we go into the next round. In the power phase, I do have to push somebody around. We're just going to push Zola.
All right.
Back here, because I think everyone else is just, I push them, not really much happens there.
Fair.
And it's a priority for Hydra. All right, Troop, who are we starting off with?
We're starting with Zola. He's going to wander up here onto the points, and he is going to be using his experimental enhancements.
Yes, sir.
During the next attack made by this character, add 2 dice.
Okay.
He might deal 1 damage to himself if he rolls a skull.
Oh, no!
He's also going to be... Okay, he's going to use prototype weapons. It's going to be a mystic attack on Panther.
You can turn that into mystic?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're prototypes, dude. It could be anything, man. I'm also going to be using Ferocity of Sidorak, so he's definitely taking at least 1 damage after this attack. But yeah, here's an 8 dice attack out of Zola.
I mean, if you get a wild on there, you're just going to get that damage back anyway, right?
Right. So here we go.
All right, I want to see a spike.
Little spikes.
I mean, that's
and
4.
I get
a crit.
Okay.
Oh no. Uh-oh, and you get a reroll.
Strategic Genius. Oh, and then I'm going to use Hydra Engineering.
Yeah, because if you can get one more success in here.
I'm going to try with 3 more dice. So we'll see.
Oh, no, 2 more successes, rather. Sorry.
2 more?
2 more successes, yeah. There you go.
Got it.
You got it.
All right.
And you're going to apply, is it a condition per wild, or is it just...
Yes. So I've got...
No, that's really going to matter. You're going to get the damage back that you took, and you're still going to have 1 because you did roll a skull.
Oh, and I get 1 for ferocity, so I'm going to take 2.
But you're going to get 1 back because you're applying a condition to me.
Right.
So, but I'm also dropping a power core.
Excellent.
So I don't know where you want to drop that, but
yeah, that looks like a. Actually, we're going to put it a little bit further this way. There we go.
I'll let you figure that one out.
Thank you. That's great.
Well, if we started at the start of this game and you told me that Zola was going to dummy someone, I would not have had money on Panther being dummied like that.
Yeah, that seems like a weird spot. So, but yeah.
Good talk. We got M'Baku, and I think what we're gonna do is, I wish I had a character throw with him right now. I'm going to Wrath of the Jabari.
All right.
And we're just going to do an 8 dice physical attack into Mr. Bezos there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. 8 dice physical into Mr. Bezos. Or should I do it into Baron Mordo?
Mordo is a bit of a chump.
I think Mordo is actually the better option here.
All right.
Yeah, Mordo's the better option. For 5, and I got my leadership going.
Crits.
So you're going to block...
I'm definitely blocking 1.
There we go. We're just going to turn that into 5, or into...
Maybe Bezos is a genius?
Or maybe he's a Musk.
He is not, yeah.
And that's Mordo.
That's Mordo, yeah.
That's Mordo. Goodbye, Mordo. I did get my Avalanche. I can make a knob carry attack against a different character.
All right.
So I'm just going to advance slightly up here, so I'm actually on that point as well.
Sure.
And we're going to make a 5 dice knob carry attack into Mr. Bezos for 3. Blocking 1, and you got strategic genius. So blocking 2 and taking 1 for that.
Awesome.
I do have a push and a pursuit, which I don't think I really care about. I'm going to spend that 1 power I just got for that to try and flip this point.
Okay.
Which I will not do. Oh, do I?
Yep.
Yeah, I do it on a hit. That's right. Okie dokie. So that flips back, and then we're just going to throw another 5 dice attack into Mr. Bezos.
Okay.
Oh my.
Violence.
Lots of violence.
All right. Crits?
Yes, sir. So blocking 1 at the moment.
And he's a genius.
Yeah, you are a genius. So you're going to take 3.
All right.
Which you're still standing, it seems. So I'm going to spend 2 power.
Okay.
I'm going to do a Strength of the White Gorilla.
Okay.
And Mr. Bezos is going to meet Mr. Tesla.
Well, I'm going to meet Brace for Impact.
Oh, no, you had Brace for Impact. That's right. I totally forgot you had that card. All right. Well, that's my hubris for me, right?
Excellent. Excellent.
That is Mr. M'Baku. All done. And we got Jeff Bezos finishing off the Hydra turn.
Yeah, he's got a plasma blast into the back of the Jabari here.
Just like him to shoot me in the back. Apparently, I'm taking it.
You didn't see it coming.
Strategic genius.
Yes.
Strategic genius.
Let's no.
Okay,
not this time.
you almost took out the Jabari chieftain.
And I will incinerate you, which will.
You should take me out at this point.
It should be okay. And here's 5 more dice.
Yes, sir.
No,
oh, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Fear might 1 defense die. And Baku's been defeated.
Yay! We win!
It's a moral victory, right?
We have defeated the OSHA regulations.
We just have to finish off with Storm, I guess, here.
Yep.
And do I actually... I have to move to do this? All right, fine. We're gonna move, and we're gonna take out Strucker here.
Yep.
We'll spend 2 power for an Eye of the Storm.
All right.
And so this is gonna be a 6 dice lightning bolt.
Just as an update, I did end my turn, so I healed 1. So
you jerk!
3 to me now.
Aw, so close.
Crits.
And you're fine. Yeah,
Awesome.
that is it. That is how the game ends, with a weird whimper as we finish off round 4. Basically, I got what is it? Storm scoring 2 points.
Yep.
Or Storm scoring 1 point, and then I got all 4 of the consoles.
That'll give you 5.
Putting me up to 20 points. That was a weird game.
Weird game.
We're gonna jump over to the after action report. We're gonna chat about it. Hopefully everyone had fun watching it though, and definitely sound off in the comments below if you want to support the channel. Patreon.com/AgesBrandStudios. We'll see you next time. Happy wargaming. What's happening, wargamers? Welcome to the after action report. Wakanda versus Hydra. Alien ship crashes downtown and sword base.
Yep.
And that was a bizarre game.
It was.
Like I feel like a lot of our attacks for both of us were just they were firing on all cylinders.
Yep.
I mean, when you look at the board, you didn't bring a very punchy list, and yet I have 2 guys removed from the table.
And
I have 1 on the injured side and another one about to hit the injured side.
Yep.
So you punched really well above your weight in all this. Meanwhile, like my guys, like Storm punched well above her. Killmonger did what Killmonger does.
Yes.
We expected that.
I think the bigger thing is I think our dice were really solid all the way through the game, and I think because M'Baku got to do a silly number of attacks on his turn, he got to...
No, you mean Killmonger.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's correct. Correct.
In all fairness,
Killmonger.
I burned 4 cards to do that shenanigans.
Yeah. I'm like, I believe I may have lost this game right here. But yeah.
Like, in order to do what Killmonger did, I burned Jabari Chieftain, Spirit of Wakanda, Wakanda Forever, and Usurp the Throne.
Yeah.
So I burned everything to do it, and I had to, because if I gave Pyro 1 turn with where he was, like Pyro was going to mess up M'Baku that turn easily. He would have gotten Incinerate on everyone very easily as well. He had all the power in the world. He could have firewalled a whole bunch of things as well. Like basically that was a big turning point in this game. Like if I had let Pyro go, I think the game could have easily gone a different direction with how the dice were going there.
I agree.
So I think that's kind of what it comes down to. And frankly, like when Killmonger gets a chance to go off like that, like it gets a little bonkers.
Yeah, he needs to get shut down, and like giving you priority for round 2 definitely was the defining factor for that, right? So
the funny thing is when I used Spirit of Wakanda, I thought it was just going to be like 1 condition that I get to get rid of, but the fact that it's like all conditions. I think I might have cheated a little bit. Panther shouldn't have lost his conditions.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Panther really made a huge difference with this stuff. But yeah, Panther shouldn't have lost his conditions. It should have just been Killmonger in that instance.
Okay.
I missed the other on that one.
Okay.
What did Panther have? Panther had
Shock and Incinerate.
No, I don't think you really did enough. You weren't doing the big enough attacks that particular round into Panther.
I don't think Panther really dropped any of my guys. It was more he might have taken a couple more points of damage, and maybe I have a power or something.
Yeah. So I don't think it really changes the flow of how the game was going down or anything like that. But I'm glad I caught that right now. But yeah, getting rid of all the conditions on Killmonger, just kind of keeping him around a little bit, and getting rid of that shock. That was the big one because he was shocked going into that.
Yep.
And 1 less die. I mean, Pyro still went down, but I might not have taken Zola.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
I think that would have been a thing. Although, actually, you did get perfect on Pyro, so you would never have attacked Zola.
Why wouldn't I?
Okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. You had another 2 attacks.
Yeah, well, because I used the 1 action, then I did my 2nd action into Zola, and then I Wakanda'd forever to do some stuff. And Panther, I mean, Panther didn't do a whole lot this game.
He didn't need to do a lot. He did pull my 2 characters out into a position where your Usurp the Throne really paid off, right?
Yeah. Killmonger is really what kind of won it for me in this one. Although Storm. Storm.
So my turn to play was move up here, kill Storm, take this point, move over here, take this point. And I was like, oh yeah, I got this game.
You just did it in 1 activation more, or 1 action more than you needed.
I was hoping to cut her down right then and there, and then like, oh, okay, I'm stuck here. I'll cut her down and then move to the next point. Not a big deal.
And that's funny because I think both of us looked at that fight and thought, yeah, you got this. Like, I think a steel rush from Zemo should have probably had that one
He was shocked, so her thing did go off, and like because she rolled the wild, she got the extra thing from your chieftain stuff.
on my
So
attacks. Yeah.
yeah, so I think she definitely works a lot better with M'Baku than she did just hanging out in Wakanda, right?
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. Like whenever that wild shows up, being able to like transfer, like get another success was big. I didn't expect her to take out Zemo the way she did
yeah,
because I think I got him in 2 spikes, which
yes,
was not anticipated at all. Right? Like that was a little wacky. Because I honestly did think that was a fight Zemo should have won.
yeah.
Right?
That's how I imagined things were going to go. I did think I was going to lose this point back here, but I thought it was going to be a switch kind of thing,
Yeah.
and I thought, oh, I'll probably be able to fight this back. That's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
And that was the funny thing about this game. I think it came down to just there was a couple instances where the rolls just didn't come through for you.
Yeah.
Right? And like
Well, actually, I would probably argue like while Zemo was maybe to take down Storm in one go, I was hoping that the way the dice had been going could have done it. But for the most part, it wasn't like, oh wow, I didn't roll well enough. That sucks. It was more of a, actually, we rolled ridiculously high results for a lot of our
Yeah.
attacks, and it was just like everything was on the whole time. So, and
Yeah.
I definitely had a bunch of turns where it's like, you got like 4 hits on me. Here's 2 crits and a strategic genius. I'm taking 1. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you actually had quite a few turns where like our defense rolls were I should have done a lot more damage based on the dice rolls, and your defense just kind of showed up and like yeah okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Pyro was the only one who really just didn't roll defense.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna admit that Zemo and Strucker hanging out over here on the first turn was a mistake. The original plan was Strucker was going to come to the middle. I'm like, do I want him facing up with Killmonger right now? I don't know. As it turns out, I probably should have done that because that's where he had to go anyways. So.
Yeah, it would have been one less or one more action of attacks into things.
Yeah.
Would you have changed anyone in your team?
I like the team. Unfortunately, I feel like Strucker's not, or not Strucker, sorry. Mordo is not the best with the rest of these guys. I really feel like everyone else had a lot of great things they were doing, and while Mordo could power them up and deal damage to them on their turn, where hopefully they can heal it up with their second attack and remove something.
You weren't able to use the ferocity of Sidorak as much as I think you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'd rather that either on some people with healing factor or some people who are just bigger and throw bigger attacks.
Yeah, and that was something I actually commented on before this game started. I felt like you kind of lacked your bruiser type character.
Yeah, well, and I was hoping that Ferocity of Sidorak would shore that up, and I definitely, my second, I did a Reigns of Ragadoon on, Ragador, sorry, on Killmonger, I think it was.
Yep, you got Killmonger
and dropped him, which was great, but then I threw another one at Black Panther, and I probably should have just done a normal attack and kept the power up for Ferocity for the next turn or whatever, because Mordo didn't have enough power.
That's fair, yeah. Mordo got a little power starved in there. And I think that's actually one instance where Panther should have taken one more point of damage because I think I rolled one too many defense die on that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think you only rolled one success, and I think I only rolled one success.
Yeah.
It was a disappointing follow-up Reigns of Ragador.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? I was okay with it because we had some, like even with a bad roll, we still had a way above average dice. So.
Yeah, and I mean, we have more characters off the table than on at this point.
Yeah.
Which is definitely not where I kind of saw this game going. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious as to, I wonder who like a decent other 3-threat character in this particular list would have been for you.
Yeah, I keep thinking something like Blob or switching 2/3s out for something like, I don't know, Rhino or the Rhino and a 2-threat or
Rhino and a Bullseye maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple different options. I like how my list fired off. I think at 15 points, this is actually a pretty strong Black Panther Wakanda list.
Would there have been a place for maybe splashing someone in place of Black Panther?
Possibly, yeah. Like I don't think Panther made a big enough impact on the game that like I would say he was vital to this. I don't know who I would have replaced Panther with. I mean,
well, I was just thinking someone who could do some dice fixing or something. Like my first thought was someone like
New Tony.
Yeah,
Invincible Iron Man.
Totally. Yep.
Yeah, Invincible Iron Man could have been an interesting one as well. Though it didn't really need the dice fixing, but I guess like in normal circumstances,
with normal dice, getting a little bit more consistent chieftain would be.
Yeah, Yeah, no, just with Jarvis giving a little bit of extra rerolls there.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that probably could have been a different decent answer right there, or even just somebody who could maybe like I don't know bully some people from a distance.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that was the other thing. Like a lot of my attacks were very close range, a lot of range 2 attacks.
Yeah, range
Were
2, a
kicking
little
around
bit
in
of
here.
range 3, and that's it.
Storm, I think, was the only one that really had the long range stuff. Killmonger's Black Ops Strike, which I never used, is a range 3.
Yeah.
I mean, the Knob Carry Attack is a range 3 as well, but I mean, the range was never really a problem because of the nature of our thing. Like the sword base is a very, very close.
Yeah, a little claustrophobic on this map.
Yeah, just a wee bit there. And I think that's just kind of it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so there we go. Wakanda versus Hydra. You're going to keep experimenting, and I'm going to keep throwing stuff back at it, and we'll see what sticks in the future for that one.
Sounds good.
So yeah, join in the conversation below, and of course, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/HSpanStudios. We'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.